fellow New Yorkers. My office's Division of State Counsel by law represents state agencies and legal matters, including the Department of Corrections and correction officers. My Office of Special Investigation investigates matters where an officer of the law may have caused the death of a civilian. As part of our Office of Special Investigation cases, we do internal conflicts checks. After obtaining video and identifying the officers involved in the incident, we conducted the standard check. 4 of the correction officers under investigation in the Robert Brooks matter are currently defendants in other matters and are being represented by lawyers in the Office of the Attorney General. While we are confident in the firewalls set up between the Division of State Counsel and the Office of Special Investigation, even the possibility, mere appearance of a conflict.
Oh, good day and gratitude, family.
Prosecution in lengthy legal.
Good day and gratitude, family. I got my Palo Santos. I don't really have any more incense, but I like to keep it burning. And sometimes it kind of help calm me down a little bit, you know, because to look at and know what's going on with our people this whole time make me feel some type of way. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all and act like it don't. How we been done, how we being treated out here. So yeah, I just want to come on. I'm trying to be on time today. I ain't got nothing ready though, you know. But hey, we here. And yeah, so let's get started, y'all. We gotta heal Black America. We need healing. And it ain't gonna happen until we start working on it. All of us. We all got to work on it. We ain't got no other choice. I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know what you gonna do. I barely know what I'm gonna do. I barely made it here. Just got some decisions to make. You know, one thing that'll help make it easier, Black America, is to know whose side are you on. That's all you need to know. Whose side are you on? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. I know you got all them kids by that man, that woman. I know we got kids by each other. But that cannot be our priority for the survival of our people. You're going to have to decide whose side are you on. You're taking your kids with you anyway, ain't you? Or you going to leave them with white folks? All right, you taking your kids with you anyway, so then decide whose side are you on. And by that, I mean, are we on our ancestors' side? Let me get something we can see so our asses can see our ancestors. Are we on their side? These people right here, our ancestors, the people that loved us, that contributed this whole world for us, made so much in this world. I think we can live forever with the contributions that they have done so far. Up to this date, because I want to add Julian Brown and Moses West in there too. You know, Moses got the atmospheric water generator that pulls water out of the atmosphere. And Julian Brown, he makes gasoline out of plastic. Our brother, Black men. Who the hell you think built up America? Black men did. I know we see a whole lot of other stuff out there, but you don't see no people living in these big ass buildings, big huge ass monoliths. You don't see no people living in those. They supposed to be offices, probably for corralling Black folks. Everybody is a pawn. Why don't people get it? Everybody's a pawn. Hell, the whole world is pretty much glorifying the white man. Just let the white man do what he want to do. I know people feel some type of way about it. You can make your life healthy and successful. You can make your life happy, wealthy, successful. You can reach fame and fortune. There's no excuse, face. Stop blaming everything on the white man. No, we blaming our self-hate, which now we know is disciplined ignorance. That's Well, we condone, we condemning as far as white America concerned. We ain't blaming everything on white America, the white man and the white woman. We made the decision. I made the decision to go in them clubs with them adults when I was a young teenager. I made the decision to quit school because I was a teenage mother for the second time. I made the decision to marry the man that I did marry. Yeah, I take accountability for all of that. I do, but the self-hate that I was feeling for myself and my people, see, we didn't cause none of that. No, we did not cause none of that. White America caused that. So while we're looking for loopholes and a little mercy to give to white America, we forgetting all about this. We forgetting all about this right here, y'all. This is the most important mirror, the most important fact, the most important showing that white folks have ever given us, and they put it all in books. Ain't no reason why we should know. Hell, we know you got 5 kids by Brad. We know you got all them babies by Karen and Becky and Barbie. We know these things. That does not negate the fact that these people, Martin Luther King said, judge a man by his character and not his color or the shape of his nose, I guess. He probably should have been telling us to judge white America by their culture. What they doing, they all tend to do. Yeah, we got, let's see, it's like 1,000 white folks. Yeah, maybe it's 750 of them, you know, it's riding down on black folks like we see them doing. I ain't going with no extensive, no big, huge numbers no more, because, you know, it triggered that other guy. Yeah, oh, honey, he did a whole lot. So I ain't going that way no more. I'm going to keep this real simple. So 1,000 people, you got 750 white folks. Oh, we talking about white culture now. Theoretically, hypothetically, you got 1,000 white folks. 750 of these white folks, you get along with them. Now, the 750, you know, you can put them on whatever side. They can be for black people or against black people. But the thing about it is you leaving some out there and available to get in. Like Malcolm said about the snakes. Why you want to be around 100 snakes, 10 snakes, if you know it's going to be 1,000, 10,000, 500 coming through the door, coming through the window, sliding down the chimney? Why would you do that to yourself, Black America? No, I'm not politically correct. I don't know how. This is my first time ever even speaking to us. About us. Speaking to us about us. I mean, the last times and stuff, you know, I called myself speaking to us. It was some mercy in it. It was some mercy for the ones that made us like this. Yeah, it was some mercy there. It was. I can't deny it. I don't know. Hell, that just came out. That just resonated. When I said my first time speaking to us, it ain't my first time speaking to us. This is not my first time speaking to my people. But this is my first time telling our people what we need to know. What we need to know. And I'm going to say it here and then I'm going to get this fundamental stuff out the way. Because we need to know that white America, our white friends, white women, white men, they ain't doing all that they need to do to help us as a people. I don't want to hear all of that, them excuses and stuff. All of they ass supposed to been out there. They supposed to be out there now for Robert Brooks. I looked at it. I couldn't even finish all of it. I could not finish all of it, you know. And every last one of them white men that did that to him, that was a white woman's son. That was a white woman's brother. You mean to tell me it ain't enough white Americans, even if it's a small number, as long as the asses come together? It ain't enough for them to come together, at least 4 black people to live. We can't even live out our sentences for whatever crimes or made up crime that we serving time for. Because who's in there? The white man. The white woman, somebody, I didn't even get to that part. Somebody told me that the white lady, I guess her ass was a receptionist or something at the jail, at the prison where Robert Brooks was laughing. So how can we possibly keep judging these people by just one or two or three white folk that's around us every day? Hell, they might be infiltrating your asses. Just start thinking. You'll know when you start putting it on TV. See, that's what you do. Just start putting it on TV. Nah, baby, we're not finna be looking at the Waltons today. We're not finna sit up here and look at all these judge shows back to back to back to back. We're not finna watch all these damn cooking shows, and you don't even get up and cook, Karen. Your ass go out to the restaurants to eat, or you bring something home. You don't cook like that, Karen. Why are we watching all these judge shows, all these cooking shows? Why are we back still looking at Green Acres and the Waltons when you know these sitcoms by heart? You know them. We watch them every day. Now, what they got for us on TV, you got to hunt down Bounce now to find Good Times and Rock and Living Single, the Huxtables, the Cosbys, A Different World. Yeah, you got to kind of go through to find them, if that's what you want to look at. It's all a whole scheme, y'all. Let me get this out there. Good day and gratitude. I am Face the Nation, and we are on Bolden Unchained. Bolden Unchained. Ain't nothing chained here. Ain't nothing chained here. You can say whatever you want to say, and you will. You should. I am. I didn't come up here to spread sugar nowhere for nobody. If it's triggering you, then you free to go. We want you to go. Me and all the ancestors want you to go. Find you some peace somewhere else. Because this either going to resonate or it's going to irritate. So at that first minute, I don't believe nothing her ass saying. No, I don't agree with that. The cosmos did not manifest the black man. The creator created the black man. God did. If what I'm saying don't resonate with you, then honey, you free to go. Because right here, we finna uncover and condemn the many agendas, events, projects, operations, so many sabotages, studies, codes, laws, bills, acts, plans, experiments. We finna expose all that. We got to uncover it and condemn it. And that's what we're doing right here on Bolden Unchained. We're looking through a spiritual lens, not a religious lens. Not a religious lens. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. If you have any inkling of mercy and forgiving for white folks, that's fine. Because you know they say they done taught us, oh, you got to forgive them. It's for you, not for them. You got to forgive them for skinning your ancestors. You got to forgive them for hanging John Hartfield and beating him, mutilating him, cutting off his fingers and toes, just mutilating his body. You got to forgive them, Face, for you. You got to forgive them for doing that to that man's body and then throwing it on the fire. It's in the book. It's in the books. I'm not lying. But you got to forgive them, Black America, for what they've done. Forgive them for mutilating his body, throwing it on the fire. They roasted his body for 2 whole hours on that fire. I wonder how the hell they lower his body on a fire, turning it on a fire for 2 hours. How the hell do you even make that happen? Did they skewer him? Did they literally skewer him to hold him on them things, you know, that you hang the bar on? Like, I've seen it in some movies, because I ain't never seen it done alive, when they roasted the pig. Is that how they did John Hartfield, y'all? How were they able to roast him on the fire? The black men. How could they turn him without him falling off? Lowering him up and down for 2 hours? I didn't know. It's in the books. White people put it in the books. White America put what they did in the books. So they telling us religion. Religion tells y'all that, because it don't tell me nothing. I don't resonate with nothing about forgiving nobody but my ancestors. Let's get that straight before I even go any further. So after they done lowered his body, roasting his body, then they gonna take his body, hang it up, tie it up to their truck, chained it up to the back of their truck, and drove it through town. Drove it through town. I wrote as much as I could. John Hartfield. This was in June 1919. Right there with the Awakening of Black America. This was our first book right here. Red Summer, The Awakening of Black America. Now we in another awakening. It's people just tell it to us. Y'all know we're not politically correct. You know we don't have the language, the lingo to speak this fancy language like y'all do. Don't quit playing with us. Don't act like we all graduated. We all got degrees. We all are world travelers. We all cosmopolitans. What is it? Cosmopolitans, where you travel the world. Don't act like that's us, because it's not. See, that's how you end up sacrificing. That's how we end up sacrificing us, because we only talk to certain ones that understand. We don't make it so we all can understand it. We don't make it so we all know that we're in danger. We lying about white America because we're scared of white America. Oh, what is that woman going to say when she gets home and find out that I told everybody to have black babies? What the fuck can she say? She can't have black babies. I'm not talking to her. I'm not talking to the white man. I'm talking to black people. Whenever I'm mentioning anything reference to white people, it's mostly condemning them. The only time it ain't condemning their asses is when I'm talking about John Brown. Because see, white America did not take on the mindset of John Brown. No, white America, they lynched John Brown. That man took his sons with him. That man took his sons with him. And he knew for sure my people will lynch us. Oh, they did lynch him. They lynched him. They lynched everybody. They go the extra mile with the black man's body, though. See, Black America, you better wake up. You better wake up. I don't know. All I can say about the kids and stuff is take your kids with you. You done had them. You done laid with Karen and got them and stuff. Y'all was a big old happy family. Now, if it's resonating, you realize, oh, shit. What if it's true? What if all this is a whole mission? And white America been falling for it. Sabrina might have not knew it, but her ass knew. She been feeling something was going on with Uncle Bubba last night when he came in and went downstairs, and I heard all that screaming and yelling and stuff. She knew his ass had somebody down there torturing him. They know they're racist family. They know they're racist family. They at least let them know that. Now, they're not going to tell Sabrina about everything they did. They're going to tell that to Karen, Brad, and the rest of them that's like them. Sabrina, they're going to let her know. She going to know so much. But why not tell us? Why make us think it's okay to be with us? It's okay to marry us, have babies with us, sleep beside us, just build up this whole fake hate, this whole fake life with us. I don't know. I think y'all need to start talking to your spouses. Yeah, start talking to your non-melanated spouses and see where they mind at. See what irritates their asses. When Karen come through that motherfucker slamming windows and doors because you got on runaway slave, then brother, I think you are probably seeing how she really is. We got to just wake up. We looking through a spiritual lens here. That's why we looking through a spiritual lens, not a religious lens. Not a religious lens. So yeah, if you do forgive and got mercy for them that did these things right here, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. We not on this platform, this channel right here, to make us, oh, you got to forgive for you. I sleep fine at night. Well, other than all this savageness, the ravageness that was done to our people. So yeah, stop lying to yourself, Black America. We looking through a spiritual lens here. If you can't do that and you ain't doing that, then yeah, you free to go. And we ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you. The ancestors not even mad at you. Because we all know that we've been so indoctrinated, so brainwashed. Honey, we can't even see our lives without white people. So yeah, we ain't mad at you. We're not mad at you because you can't see your life without white people. We feel sad for you. So yeah, now gone. Somebody give him a lollipop and let him go. Yeah, we look through a spiritual lens of loyalty. Who are you loyal to? That's the only question you got to answer. Who are you loyal to? You ain't got to mix it up with all that. We done did this, we done did that, we done progress. You ain't even got to mention none of that. Who are you loyal to, Black America? Spiritual lens. We look through a spiritual lens here. Set your rose-colored glasses down. If you is going to sit in here, you got to take them off. You got to take them off. You can't sit up in here and look through no glasses of flowers and think you finna see what we showing you. No, that's not going to work. We looking through a spiritual lens of resilience. All that our people done endured. Through white folks traumatizing, terrorizing. Y'all really would spend with progress life. You personally, you would let life progress with the child, the grandchild, the great-great-grandchild of these people right here. Because that's what you're doing, Black America. But the resilience, because after all of that savagery, all of that ravishness, just ravishing Black bodies, Black America was still able to get out here the miracle that we are. The miracle that we are. Still got out here and built up a world that's functioning. It's pro-life. Things that they invented, created, contributed, is still being used out here today. Today. I mean, we got some, what is it? 1879, 1811. It ain't just those books right there. We know Malcolm, Martin, Muhammad, Harry and them. But we got some in here, honey, that go back to 1700s. Robert Williams turned sugar juice into, what was it? Into sugar. Robert Williams, he was 1806. He was born in 1806 to 1894. Don't you know right today, they're using his inventions for soap, shampoo, gelatin, ink. Everything is still being used. The majority of it, they done changed the names on a lot of it. But it's still being used. It's still being, still a contribution to society. After all of that horror and terror, don't you know our ancestors literally saw the face of Satan? And we thinking Satan is under the ground? Black people, wake up. We literally think that the devil is under the ground. We're going to go to a lake of fire forever and ever and ever. But ain't nobody gave thought to, hey, you done trapped Emmett Till in heaven with Carolyn Bryant, her husband, her brother. What is they doing? Still over Emmett. He ain't getting no rest with them. Oh, they told us that religion, heaven is heaven is good. Ain't no hunger, ain't no pain, ain't no arguing and fussing, disagreements. That's what they told us. But they told themselves. I ain't even got to open the book. But I think I will. Because I don't want nobody thinking that I just came up with this. That's what they tell us. But they tell each other different, see. Yeah, they tell each other different. It's in the book. We got to start reading the books. What was his name, though? William Joseph Simmons. He the one said that he had a vision after the brutal lynching of Leo Frank outside Atlanta in 1915. And then after the birth of a nation, he had a vision that that robed horsemen, white men, were galloping across the sky in heaven. So your heaven and his heaven is the same heaven. Black America is the same heaven. And that's what he said. Right here. He formed the group in response to a spiritual vision of robed horsemen galloping in the sky, followed by a vision of a map of the United States. Right here, America, United States. They done did all of this. Right here in America. What they done did. Horsemen, robed horsemen. Sometimes the horse even had on a Klan outfit. Because Karen sent her ass over there, Miss Kathy, in home economic. Everybody else sewing. They little t-shirt and stuff and hats. and her ass sitting at the head of the classroom sewing together a whole Klan outfit for him and the horse. Because we ain't thinking, Black America, we not thinking. The resilience that they had, and we still using their contributions today, what are we going to use in the New World Order? When the New World rolls out here, the NWO, NWO, when it roll out here, what are we going to be using? Black America, is anybody building up anything that we can use in this new world that's coming up? I'm going to tell you who finna be in the new world. Yep, they all finna be in the new world, just like they in heaven. So you better be particular where you going, Black America. Allegedly in 2025, you got to know where you going. Sure do, honey. Don't blame it on white folks. Who else the hell are we going to blame it on? Who else made Black America hate themselves? Who? We made us hate each other because we couldn't get away from white people, because we couldn't defend ourselves against white people. That ain't our fault. That's their motherfucking fault. So what he said was, he established it after the vision of robed horsemen in the sky. And then on Thanksgiving night, y'all, everybody, 1915, we was free at this time. These things happened after slavery. 1915, honey, him and 15 of his friends, his brothers, other white women's sons, went up to the mountain, Stone Mountain in Georgia. And he gave this speech that he done thought of to initiate the KKK again. He revived it. So the initiation to revive it, he made up that speech, and it probably went something like this: kill all their asses. We're back. We don't know what the speech was, but he would always have speeches like, he who traversed the realm of the unknown. That's how he saw himself. Wrested the solemn secret from the grasp of night and became the sovereign emperor master of the great lost mystery. The white man always wants the black woman. That's talking about black woman's body. I just seen about Robert too. I had been seeing it, but I hadn't clicked on it. But I went and looked at it, and I can't spare y'all nothing. I cannot tell you nothing. He talking about the black woman's body. I'm gonna tell you eventually anyway some things, so I might well go on to tell you now. And I done mentioned this when I realized what he was talking about. I told you that. But for people that's just coming in and stuff, yeah, white America has not changed at all. No. Karen, that's sitting right there with you right now, what she got to say? She shaking her leg? She ready to go? She just sitting there listening to? Ain't saying nothing to you, waiting on you to turn it off? Waiting on you to turn me off? For what? So she can grab your focus, your attention again. They want the black woman's body. They've always wanted it. Why you think we seeing this whole interracial rollout now? You don't even hardly see the black man, the black woman, and the black child no more. Nowhere. I be looking all around. Where's the black family at? Shit, I know that's a whole lot in here, but it's got to be somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. Just exterminating us, just decreasing our numbers, just washing us right on away. Whitewashing us away. Yeah. When they get our numbers down so low, Black America, you can hang it up. We can hang it up. Ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna remember. Ain't nobody even gonna care. Our own children gonna be like, who is that? You can ask them right today about somebody. That who? You can ask them about anybody. You ask them about Martin, they probably know, yeah, I have a dream. The man already had said before he was assassinated that his dream was a nightmare for us. And I didn't learn that till I was fully grown. See, schools ain't doing that. We got to teach our own babies. But we still looking through a spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience. Who else could survive that? These lakes of fires. These are the lakes of fires, y'all. John Hartfield was in a lake of fire. They put that man on burning coals. That man heard the wood crackling. He heard them after they done beat him and hoisted him up. on that tree. He heard them get that stick over there, break that branch off, bring some brush over here. He heard them building the fire. It's not fire under the ground. When you die, you going to hell forever, the lake of fire. Then we see fire just rolling, like, you know how the tide washes in. You know how a volcano, it be bubbling and stuff. That's how we see the lake of fire. John was in the lake of fire. Jeff was in the lake of fire. Jeff Brown, Jesse Thornton, James Bird was in the lake of fire. All of them, these right here are Jesuses. In one of them books, I think it was racial violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. I think that was the book. One of our brothers, a black man, they actually had a cross. You know, they would burn the crosses in the yard. You know that. We all know that. See, we forgave a lot of that. We forgave slavery. We forgave Jim Crow. We did. We forgave all of the little, what they call it, microaggressions in the middle. Well, they wasn't micro, they're more like huge aggression. What they call that, macro aggressions? But all them aggressions, after that, the red line and the black code, the school to prison pipeline, wrongful conviction, police brutality, miseducation, all of them little things like that. All of that, see, that's like a relief. Since we got to stop doing what we're doing to them, we got to at least get some of this rage out. And yeah, hell, I didn't know. I'm not politically correct, and I didn't get no degrees or nothing. I quit school in the 11th grade. Ain't nobody told me this. I just been listening to black media. I've been reading, and I've been thinking for myself. So now, don't be like, oh, somebody who is telling all of this. We got to start thinking for ourselves. What's your thoughts on it? Don't make it seem like I'm the one. What are your thoughts, Black America, about this? See, we got to stop making just one person. Oh, no, because ain't none of y'all finna throw me under the bus because y'all don't want to speak up. We all got to be doing this, honey. And if you can't do it, then say it. Face, I'm not like you. I can't do that and stuff, but I'm here. And I know I got this and I can help her on this side. I can do this. I can't speak up, Face. I don't want the microphone. Get the camera off of me, Face. Just say it. I know everybody can't do it. Everybody ain't gonna do it. Some of us can do it and won't do it because we know everybody gonna be mad. Your white folks gonna be mad. Your white friends gonna be mad. Then when they ask you, come on, we're gonna go camping. We've been camping many times. You better think about it. We in a new awakening, and white America is too. White America knows, they can feel it, that Black America is waking up to what they still been doing. We looking through a spiritual lens of education. We got to learn these things. Why not? Why we ain't been learning these things, y'all? Why we haven't been learning these things? Why we been just leaving everything to chance for white America? Like white America gonna do right by us. White America ain't never even been held accountable for what they did to us. This man told it right here. He revived the Ku Klux Klan. I thought that it wasn't so many Klansmen. Okay, we forgave him for having Klansmen. We forgave him for that. I guess y'all thought they were just like the Klan and, the Black Knights or whatever they call themselves, Night Riders or something. But, honey, it's hundreds of them, dozens at least. Still out here. Yeah, still out here. So your white husband, your white boyfriend and stuff, his great uncle belonged to what group again? What VFW he belonged to? Again, you got to start doing some damn study and start watching Black America. Keep your eyes open. We just getting married to these men and women and stuff. And, oh, yeah, dad coming over after the meeting. Yeah, then dad come over. Oh, hey, father-in-law. Hey, son-in-law. How y'all doing up here? Hey, grandbaby. But his ass just left the VFW with all of these racist men beating. Y'all heard about our brother that they beat him so bad at the VFW. Beat him so bad they had to put him in a coma. Yeah. And I just watched it that one time, but I think I might have shared it to us. I'm not sure. His father was a veteran and had been going to that same little bit of VFW in a little small town where everybody know everybody. So what do white folks do? Let some random white person come into the bar because Tommy don't like brother, the black man. So yeah, we're gonna set it up. You come and hang out here now. And then the black man just went to the VFW one day like they've been doing. For years, for decades, his daddy was a veteran and sat at that same pub, bar, tavern, whatever you want to call it. But this day, it was a man in there that wasn't familiar. He wasn't a regular. And it said, that's what I thought, he wasn't a regular. Because it said they were talking at the bar together and stuff. Then all of a sudden, the white man just started stabbing the counter with a knife. Then he attacked the black man, beat him so bad and stuff. And he beat him so bad he had to take a break. And the other white people in the VFW looking, one of them got up and joined in with the white man that was beating the black man. I just saw another video where it just happened again. I think this was last year or something, maybe a couple of months ago. But black media is so geared towards telling us what's going on. I can't possibly watch it all. Across every aspect where injustice is being done to black people. We talking about black people here. We ain't talking about the other people that injustice is being done to. Because if their asses had to listen and paid attention, if their asses had been sincere about Black America, the whole world, at least the United States, would be in a better place. We would be in a better place. We would be in a better state of mind. But see, the way everybody just let white folks, white culture be and just let it go on and on and on and on. Everybody got this mindset. Everybody got this mindset. So many people got this mindset. You don't know who got this mindset. All you got to do, you got to put on. You got to put us on. I bet you they'll show themselves then. Yeah, Black America. That's what you got to do. If you really want to know. If you really want to know. Even this right here. Even this right here. Why? It's they, because we ain't building nothing. Why they building a futuristic world with flying cars? Don't nobody need to be up there but airplanes, and they way up there. But don't nobody need to be up here but these emergency vehicles. The emergency vehicles. Lower some of that stuff that's in them vehicles. If you can't get it to float and levitate and go, lower some of that stuff you got in there, because you don't need to do nothing but go get whoever you're going to get and bring them back to the hospital. Now, you might need a couple of bags of saline and, to do an emergency surgery or something. But you're flying. Your ass going to make it to the hospital in just as fast as it took you to go get that person. Why is everything being built up, but it's not pro-life? It's not pro-life. Ain't nothing being used for the progress of life. So Black America, I just want us to wake up and realize we should have been like the Amish people. Hell, we ain't trying to be like nobody else. The Chinese, the Asians, all them other folks, the Somalians. They got their whole little bitty cities. I remember the first time I heard about, what was it? Little China, little Africa or something. Now I guess it's little Somalian, little Mexican. One side of our street way over on the other side, the whole block, like from maybe 30 blocks, it seemed like. I ain't even been from one end to the other, but honey, they got the whole thing zipped up. It's theirs. So everybody else got something. Everybody else got something to barter with. Everybody else got somewhere to go. Black America, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nobody but each other. We got to stop lying to ourselves. So I'm not here to lie to y'all. If I'm if I'm irritating you, then yeah, you can go. I give you my my support. You can go. I want you to go. Because we're not in here to forgive white America. Not right here. We forgiving our ancestors right here. And I'm going to tell you why. We forgiving our ancestors for even believing. We forgive Martin for even believing for half a second, even as they beat his ass, even as he saw them beating black people that were with him, old black people, young black people, pregnant black people, little kids and stuff. We're going to send the children out. They can come out to the march with us. Let the children go do a sit-in. We forgive Martin for that. Yeah, we forgive us for even believing that white America had any inkling of sincerity for us, because they never did. And they never will. After all this, y'all really still think. Child, please. Like that hypothetical little story I came up with about John Hartfield, to keep his memory alive. Everybody named their babies, their sons. Some of them named their daughters after John Hartfield to keep his memory alive. You had Jonathan, Jonas, John, to keep his memory alive. His mama, his grandmama, everybody would run out of town. Y'all know they ran everybody out of town. We done talked about it. It's all in the books. But then somewhere along the way, somebody brought home Karen. And his mama, his grandmama, his great auntie, that was her favorite nephew. She loved John. She loved John ever since he first seen her face. It was a love story. He was their sweetheart. He was their love. He was their son, our brother. Then, the family was run out of town. Most of them run out of town. Black people were still living there and stuff. Black people just can't see our life without white folks. But let's just say, maybe a couple of decades after that, 30, 40 years after that, his mama, she's an elderly lady now. She don't even work no more. She just sit at home in her chair, and we keep her calm, clean, and, let her do whatever she want to do. If she want to keep it on such and such 24 hours a day, then that's what it's on. We even give her little TV, her own little TV. Come and talk to her, tell her stories, let her talk to us, and we let her be. Let her have her peace. And we go on about life. Taking care of our great-grandmama. Our grandmama taking care of her. We love her. But see, over time, we done forgot. We done forgot about John. Now, the family that did leave and stayed gone, Jonas, Hartfield, Bolden Unchained. Let's make him a Bolden. He started telling his parents and stuff, I want to go visit my family down south. I want to go down there and visit the family. We went when I was younger. We went one time. But see, by then, they were like, nah, we left that motherfucker for a reason. But they was like, things have changed. Time has passed and stuff. Let's let Jonas go down there. So Jonas started going to visit on the summers. Summertime, Jonas would go visit down south and there, like Emmett Till were doing. Just going to visit the family. Somewhere along the way, they started, you can go places and stuff together. You can sit at the Dairy Queen and eat together at Gucci's or whatever, And this little white girl started liking Jonas. Yeah, and it really wasn't uncommon. Didn't nobody really do it, But you would see some interracial relationships and stuff. So they started talking. After a couple of summers, they realized, yeah, we do like each other. We got a lot in common. We get along well and stuff. So they're going to go meet each other's family. They're going to meet each other's family and stuff. So they took him to meet her family first. And yeah, the white folk was oh so happy. Oh, Sabrina's bringing home a colored boy. Well, Jack, let her bring home the colored boy. Things have changed now. And they're not the same people to incite us like that, provoke us like that. How? Jesse Thornton didn't say yes, sir, to a white man. Was that a reason to lynch and dismember that man's body? Was it? Who was that? Jeff Brown bumped into a white lady. It was an accident. He bumped into a white lady. He was stumbling about to fall. They lynched that man, dismembered him. So white folk, yeah, well, let Sabrina bring him home. We've always known she was different. Let her bring him home. Nothing will happen to it. You'll make sure of that, won't you, Bubba? He's sitting back there, I sure will, you know. So they come over and stuff, and they get to tell him, yes, well, hi, how are you and your name? Oh, I'm Jonas Bolden. I'm Jonas Bolden. Yeah, I'm from up north, and I just come here and visit my family. And, you know, and me and Sabrina, we like each other. We've been talking, and we just like to, you know, go on some movie dates and stuff, you know. And we just want to meet each other's families now and see where this heads and stuff, you know. And they're like, oh, all right. The last name didn't trip them off, see. Bolden. That didn't mean nothing to them. They were like, oh, okay, well, we've been here for a long time. We practically built the city. We practically built this city. Our great-grandfather, great-great-great-grandfather, he's buried over there in the cemetery. Most of these factories here are ours. Yeah, we've been here for hundreds of years. Yeah, centuries almost. Yeah. And then Jonas is like, oh, my family's been here for centuries almost. My family originated from here. We moved up north before I was born. Yeah, my family, the Hartfields, they've been here for a long time too. That's when white folks like Hartfield, but they didn't say nothing though. See, they just looked at each other, but they didn't say nothing. But they recognized that last name, and they were gonna let them get married, have babies. Cause see, now they know, oh, we got to monitor this one. He practically walked into our arms again. Yes, he practically landed in our lap. Sabrina brought him home. Everybody remember what they did to John? Then they start thinking to themselves, see, the conversation died down real quick after then. Always time to eat, have a little lemonade, and y'all go on, enjoy your day, Sabrina, Jonas, and then shut the door. I told you that girl was different. Mary, you should have aborted her. Because they're evil towards us. See, they're evil towards us. Just, we don't even think about things. Let's get this out the way so we can know that we are right to do this. Because y'all need to know that the white man, I guess, ain't going to get upset. The white woman ain't going to get upset. We black people, we have to know this. If we feel like we're doing anything they're going to get upset with, we can't do it. So let's get this out the way because I don't want y'all feeling like, well, I can't do that. Yes, you can, and you should. Start with your baby something easy. Don't you read your babies nothing about this right here, honey. It's going to traumatize them. Start easy with them. But anyway, copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. I was 4 years old. Well, when was it that they decided, oh, we better put something in place? Black people are reading, they're studying. Was it one before this? Yeah, see, we got some work to do. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute. It's the law that might otherwise be infringing. So it's permitted by copyright statute. So if not for this, then what, you're breaking the law by reading a book? Yeah, I know we got to talk because I got a lot of questions for somebody face to face. We got to, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We just got to be patient with each other. We got to find a healing. We need healing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And that's it. I wrote it down. If I wasn't trying to be a little patient and do this the right way, I'd read it so fast when nobody even know what I was saying. Because it seems such a vice to hide everything. Do y'all pastors read this before they get to reading the Bible? Or no? Oh, just other books. Is it just because we're on line, we on air, we have to read this copyright disclaimer? See, I just be wanting to know things. I just be wanting to know. Because white folks just don't resonate with me no more. I see white folks have lied to us, manipulated us, just flat out bamboozled us. And we can't see our life without them. We cannot see our life without them. And you know, if that's you, you know how you done got yourself entwined with white America, black America. You know, individually, I'm speaking, you know how deep you are. You done got in with white America. So on that alone, you can pretty much judge how things finna go when you trying to extricate yourself away from them. You trying to wean yourself away from them. It's gonna be really hard. You got kids together. Yeah, you got kids together. I don't know if you just going with them and stuff. You know, y'all just seeing each other and you learning about everything. Robert Brooks, what happened to Robert Brooks? Can you freely talk about that? Freely. And by that, I mean, can you say what you want to say? Can you say what you want to say about what was done to Robert Brooks? I didn't even finish looking at all of it. I couldn't. I probably will. Probably share it on here. I don't know. Can you freely say what you need to say to your people? Even around your, so what, your white mom-in-law, what, you can't say it because of her? See, we done got ourselves tied up with these people and stuff. We done got ourselves tied up with these folks. But yeah, we're not looking through the lens of religion, y'all, because religion itself seems like it's a lie. Once I learned what it really is, religion is the path to understanding, the path to the understanding of divinity. Religion is the understanding of divinity. What is divinity? What's divinity, y'all? Divinity is the knowledge of the cosmology, the skies, and knowledge of the ecology, the earth, and your relationship to it. That's all divinity is. The skies, the earth, and what's your relationship to it. Religion don't teach you that you even got a relationship with the earth. No. Religion to me, it makes us forgive. It teaches us to forgive. But forgive who? Not one time have the Bible said forgive your ancestors for trusting. You know, don't be mad at them for trusting and believing that, you know, that these people could change. That's who our forgiveness belongs to. And that's who we give it to right here. You know, we don't give it to white America. As far as I'm concerned, we ain't giving white America nothing right here. We let them live. That's enough. That is enough, because all of us should be judging their asses by their culture. By their culture. Yes, I said it. All of them do the same thing. It's just a matter of time. All of them do the same thing. What, you still gonna stay around them and stuff? Cause 500 of them might be like John Brown. 500 might have the mentality of John Brown, but it's the 5 million that's got this mentality. And honey, they can't wait to let it out. They can't wait to show Black America all that rage that's been pent up for all this time, because we got to make y'all motherfuckers think that we the same as y'all. We're superior. You know how white folks are. And Donald Trump, honey, Donald Trump done been the dog whistle. I can't whistle like, you know, that. You put your fingers and you do the whistle. Some of y'all do it and I just be like, wow, I wish I could do that. You know, but I never could. But Donald Trump is the dog whistle. Yeah, and it has started. He might have not whistled straight out, but he sure been humming, whistling to him. He getting their attention. Yeah, I guess he's sprinkling some little dog food down for him, letting them know. Yeah, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you. I don't know. I ain't never had to think like this. See, I've been asleep the whole time too. This awakening that came, y'all, we didn't initiate this awakening. No, the cosmos did. The cosmos did. As sure as the why we can't even believe that we come from the cosmos. The cosmos itself. Why we got to let it be in a box? The cosmos is so huge, expansive. It was before life was even here. And I know we call it Yahweh and Yahushua, but where I'm from, we don't even know those names. Where I'm from, see, the common Black American, us down here. See, we don't know these names y'all speaking of and stuff. We just know Jesus and God, and both of them is white. That's because y'all gave up on us too. Well, shit face, you the one didn't want to learn about Yahshua. You the one didn't want, and you let it be. You let it be. Because I didn't want to learn about it, you didn't teach nobody. You didn't teach the babies. You didn't teach little girls, little boys. You didn't teach nobody. Them little babies out there, when they were growing up, you didn't even teach them. You didn't even try to talk to them. Oh, shit, they're going to be just like their mama. Going to be just like Face. Ain't no need in talking to her. So, yeah, all of us don't know. We so fragmented amongst each other. And y'all rather just blame it on Black folks, huh? Blame, you should have graduated. It's your fault you didn't graduate, Face. I take my accountability for everything I done, honey. I didn't graduate because I was a teenage mother. For the second time. And I'm going to tell you why. I was in 11th grade. Because I was like, yeah, ain't nobody finna tell me I told you so. Hell no, you ain't finna tell me I told you so, Face. Well, you know I'm here to help you because I told you so. No, you ain't got to do me like that. I know I fucked up, so let me go ahead and make my own bed and lay it in. Let me go on and make my own bed and lay in it. Because you not finna make it up and got me laying on spikes. Got me laying on motherfucking spikes. Because you want to keep saying, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Yeah, so I take accountability for everything. Every decision I done made. I go the long way around. Yeah, I go by myself. Folks might be with me. But honey, that way is so long that, oh shit, fuck that here. We gonna take this shortcut. Come on here, y'all. We ain't finna walk with her ass all the way around there. That's why I'm right here by myself. Yeah, ain't nobody with me. This is just me. These are my thoughts. What I feel. And if it ain't resonating with you, then please go. Yeah, you ain't got to wait on me. Sure don't, honey. Because I tell you right now, it ain't half of none of y'all asses. I'm going nowhere with you. Shit, for what? So your ass can take me to the backyard of some Klansmen and say, oh, yeah, we coming to a bonfire, Face. Sure is a bonfire. White folk talking about Black people, we need to come together, man, with your ideals and our resources right there in my backyard. We can build up this and that. Now, we ain't gonna do nothing but get in your backyard and your ass gonna do something to them Black people and bury their ass under the ground, under some concrete. Black people, we just can't keep trusting. You know, I forgot what that video I seen and stuff. And the white man come out and stuff talking about all the tools he got and you know, and we can come and build this and this together and stuff. And then, you know, we can use it. Well, first of all, why we got to come in your backyard and build it? See, that's suspicious right there because something was going on with, you know, the racial tension and stuff. Something was going on. And, you know, people were saying, you know, well, we on y'all side this time, Black America. And I was just listening to it and stuff. And then all of a sudden, well, we can do this in my backyard. And then when I looked up, like, do what? In who backyard? I don't think I commented on it and stuff, but I should have. If I didn't, it said, y'all better not take y'all ass in that backyard hell. Talking about, yeah, we got the concrete thing, you know, that big thing that the concrete be stirring itself up in to keep itself moist because it's tumbling. Yeah, you better not take y'all asses back there. Then everybody talking about, oh, yeah, I ain't seen such and such in a couple of weeks. You sure ain't happy. Black America, everything is against us. Everything. Yeah, folks just don't want to tell it. I'm still trying to wonder why. This morning I saw a video. Sister was saying that she was, this right here was about Robert Brooks, that she was went to a college. And I don't think it was a HBCU or a white college. Now, I'm going to see if I can find the video. And y'all, it were courses on Black women. Courses on Black women. Something about Black women. And she was like, oh, I'm going to take this. But when she got to reading the syllabus, she was like, damn, why is there courses on black women? It ain't courses on white women. Still studying us. Still studying us for what? We done gave everything that we have to white America so white America can feel calm and cool. You know, they ain't got to feel all nervous and shit. We done sacrificed ourselves enough. We ain't never showed no vengefulness towards white America. We ain't never even said, oh yeah, we know y'all motherfuckers ain't changed. We just waiting on you. We just waiting on you to show your true colors. See, we ain't been doing that. Black America have not been doing that. Me either. Hell, I'm a fool too. I thought their ass had changed too. But see, I didn't know nothing about none of this. I didn't even know about Red Summer. No, I thought we all were fucking up. I thought black America was just fucking up. Yeah, same way it happened to me, it happened to y'all too. Y'all ass just dropped out of school too. Didn't even have a valid reason to drop out of school. Well, mine was, I think having 2 kids with your teenagers a valid enough reason. You know, because they were like, nah, face, don't get your ass up in classroom now. Want to be an A-B student. You know, so yeah, I just had to go and do what I had to do. Let me go and raise my babies. Raise my children. That's what I did. But yeah, I thought that, you know, hell, we all fucking up shit. Everything is equal. You know, we can get financial freedom if we just focus on education. But hell, education in itself ain't nothing but the glorification of the white man. This shit is not resonating with our babies. They ain't learning nothing about black people. They ain't learning nothing about our contributions that black people have done for this society, the rest of the world. Black people are miracles. We are miracles. And it's going to take the miracle that we are to save us. I know y'all don't believe it. We ain't no damn miracles, hell. Somebody ready to say, we're inferior face. No, we not. See, that's that brainwashing. And if we don't get away from them, we ain't going to never start thinking. We got to critically think. We don't know any of our heroes and our sheroes. They literally saved us from slavery. They literally physically saved us. I know we thinking, no, Jesus saved us. God saved us. We give all our credit, all our praises, all our salutes to God and Jesus. And I just stated it. Where I'm from, we ain't got Yahweh and Yahushua. We got God and we got Jesus. And so, you know, I'm mainly talking to us. Y'all already got the knowledge. Y'all already know these things. You should have your channel. We should be here at yours, at sisters, at brothers. Then we go over to aunties too. And after we done visiting each other channels, learning, building, bonding together, then we get our asses on black media so we can resume our learning. See, we're doing this whole thing wrong. We're doing this whole thing backwards. We act like we looking for scapegoats. Oh, don't put it on me. Don't say that with me. Go on and say it with face. And then I'm going to come through there. Yeah, I said it. I said black women need to have black babies. I said the black man needs to have black babies. I'm going to come through and say it. Why not? Why we ain't going to say it? What's the reason? Fearful of white America. Oh, no, Faith, that's being racist. That's being discriminatory. You can't do that. Why the hell not? White folks started it. They were the first one, and they was very right. They were the first ones that said, keep white pure. We're going to keep white pure. A drop of black blood that not be nowhere even remotely close to white people. Not their lineage. They wasn't having that. You know, they the ones started. They was right. They was right. So don't act like Face done said it. Face made it to be. Nah, because white folks was the ones that started that shit. We just need to expect it. We need to respect it. That's what they said. Now they changed their mind. Oh, everybody have babies with everybody. No. Black America, we can't afford to. Let everybody else have babies with white people, okay? Let everybody else have babies with white people. We need to have babies with us. We got to make sure that our lineage lives on. We got to make sure that our lineage lives on. Now, white America been trying to exterminate black people for the longest. The extermination of black boys. What is the extermination of the black race? All over the world. We just talking about America because that's where we doing our healing at, right here for us. We need some healing. Black America. Honey, we need healing like yesteryear. You hear me? Yestercentury. We ain't never got it. We ain't never got no healing. And if people have their way, we ain't gonna never get no healing. Sure ain't, honey. Now you do what you need to do with it. Sure do. Because I know. And I'm not finna sit here and let white folks just keep going on and on and on. Look, face the nation. Your slave mind is why you're a failure. I'm trying to find this video of sister that was saying. Let me go on to my thing right here because I don't want y'all to see everything. But hell, if you're scared, say you're scared. Shit. Hell, we all been nervous and feeling some type of way about white America. If you're scared, just say it. Say it. Hell, didn't want nobody to be like, dang shit, why Black America ain't come together? Because Black America is traumatized. Black America is so fearful of what will happen. And it's going to happen anyway. We can't stop the rage in white people. We can't change the way white people feel and think about us. Ain't y'all been telling us for decades now that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over? That applies to everything but intermingling with white folks, right? That applies to everything but staying around white folks. It don't apply to that. I guess that's what we saying. It don't apply to that. Oh, yeah, everything but white folks. We ain't talking about that face. Why not? It's the fear. Fear. I know somebody already told me that, God, the creator, Yahushua, Yahweh, did not give us a spirit of fear. So what, you want me to call it indoctrination and stuff? I want it to be understood that we fearful. We are afraid to speak up for us, our lineage, our babies. John Brown. I think John Brown looked into the eyes of our black babies. I think John Brown looked into the eyes. He seen the goddess in the black baby. Hell, maybe he was in love with a black woman. Or whatever it was, it awakened him up. It let him know. Look at the eyes of Sarah Rector. If y'all can see it, I got it on the other screen. Why white America can't do that today? Why white America didn't do that yesteryear, last century? They just look in our eyes and see a brute, an animal. What? See, we ain't never asked white America these things, but I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah. White people come up to me now and be asking about something, and I gonna let their ass know how I feel. Yep. I know one of them tried to joke with me talking about something about Trump. I got your Trump hat in the car or something in my truck. And I was like, oh no, honey, no, you don't. You must be talking to her. You must be talking to her. Cause you ain't talking to me. And honey, I just let them know. Shit, that man ain't doing nothing but here trying to let white folks know, your people know that they can do whatever they want to do again. And I told him, when it all boils down to it, and you realize that, oh shit, we chose the wrong side, that's because everybody is still against the black man. That's why everybody went. I told them that's why y'all went and voted for Trump. Some of us voted for Trump and we didn't even know what the hell we were doing. Ain't done no research. Yeah, man didn't say nothing to me, honey. Walked off like he was mad at me. But honey, that's all right, because I've been mad at y'all asses. I sure have. I've been mad at y'all asses. Our Chancellor Williams, we don't know who the enemy is. But we ain't going to get into that because I'll keep y'all here all day and then I'll be late again. Yeah. Where is this said about the sister that was in college And honey, she saw that. Look at here. Black American pastor exposes hidden secrets about white supremacists and black discrimination. Yeah, it's so many that I be watching. I don't come in my house and put on all that other bullshit. No, but I want to show this sister right here that was talking about the studies, because I didn't even watch all of her video because I had to come on, but I know I watched it, so it should be in my history. But yeah, it's just so much, y'all. I don't know where to start at with us and stuff. I just come on here and talk to us and let us know how I feel. Hell, if I can get something to play, then we gonna play it. If I can't, then oh well, because I don't know what's wrong with YouTube now. So the whole screen look like it's just phasing out. Then it'll come back. Then it's slow. I move this way and I don't see me move on my screen till like 5 seconds after I done moved. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to get rid of some of this storage, because it was saying that I was running out of storage. So I guess I could buy some more or delete some or back some stuff up. I don't know. Hell, I love the pen and the paper. I just love the pen and the paper. I feel like technology is against us anyway. But we got to learn it. We got to learn it. We got to teach our children about technology. Hell, they on the phone and laptops and tablets anyway. But are they being on it constructively or just scrolling? Because I know for me, it's easy to go to Facebook and do what I'm doing, which is nothing. But before now. But then when I go to other social sites, I be like, damn, how do you even comment? I have to go to YouTube and ask YouTube, how do you comment on TikTok? And then it's like, oh, when you see the little bar for comments, click on the side of it. Some old shit like that. That's how it is with Black America. It's kind of nervous like that. Like, well, I won't even go over there. Hell, shit, fuck TikTok. Now I see everybody talking about TikTok finna be banned, and I'm sitting here like, hell, I could never do nothing with it anyway. But see, it's being banned because of the knowledge that's being exposed. The knowledge that's being exposed. That's why all of this banning is coming from. The books too. Books are being banned in libraries, And I just feel like, hell, the white woman she should have been the first one. She still should be the first one. More than us. Oh, yeah, we need a curriculum for black kids. We have mistaught black kids enough. We need to get them a curriculum so that they can start learning. Because, see, we ain't learned nothing about our heroes. We learned about Harriet Tubman. Forget the video. We learned about Harriet Tubman. We'll do it later. We ain't going to forget it. We'll just put it off till I can find it later. Harriet Tubman, taught us Harriet Tubman saved 300 slaves. Would have been more if, they weren't scary and stuff. But Harriet saved more than 300 people in her daily life. Harriet was at the right time at the right place. Harriet was visiting her cousin in Troy, New York. We didn't know where it was till we read it the other day. And she went to Troy, New York, and there was a man there, a brother named Charles Nails, Nailles. And he had escaped from slavery, and he had been there a while, had him a job. He was an honorable, trustworthy man. He worked for an outstanding family. Must have been some white folks. Could have been black folks, though. It was a long time ago, a couple of centuries ago, when Harriet was alive, of course. And his master found out where he was at and sent white people to get him. So white people went up there to get him. And Harriet was visiting her cousin. She must have just been in town, but she seen. And see, he went to get some bread for the family that he worked for. But he didn't come back. They had got him. And they were taking him back to the master. And Harry seen him. All the people had knew something was going on. They got a black man. That was the only commotion that really got people attention. Yeah. They got a black man. Even across the river. They seen the commotion and they knew, oh, they got a black man. Be on the lookout. That's how they got him when he got across the river and stuff. So when the people found out, oh, Nails didn't make it back, what happened? So they went to the town, black people and the white people that he worked for. It was some white people that, felt like it was wrong. And they knew Charles. They knew he was honorable. He was trustworthy. He was hardworking. He was an asset to them. He was a profitable productive citizen of society. So they didn't want him to go back to slavery. So all of them started going to the town where they knew they had him at. Somebody must have ran back. Oh, they got nails. They finna send him back to his slave master. So all the people got together and stuff and went into town. And Harriet seen everybody. And she was just visiting. She probably didn't even know Nails or the other people either. All she knew was that a brother needed help. She knew they finna send him back to his master. And honey, Harry got in front of everybody. It was like 400 people, 500 people coming down there to get Nails. But when the white people came to get him and take him back, it was them. And then it was the other white people in that town, in that community. They were like, yeah, take his ass home. Send his ass back to his master. You mean he been here all this time? Oh, I let him bring my milk. White folk were freaking out and stuff. So all of them were like, yeah, send his ass back. You know, either you send him back to his master or we will. In a pine box, what they were talking about. But black people were like, no, free him. He's a free man. You have no right to send him back. And, you know, and they were telling him, well, we taking him and we send him anyway. So Harry got in the front and got up there by Nails. Harry was holding on to him. I guess she pushed that other guard out the way and shit. And she was holding on to Nails and telling Nails, you hold on. You just keep your eyes open. You is not by yourself. We all is right here. We behind you. You ain't going to die today. You're going to live. You're going to have a wife, some kids, some babies. You're going to be successful. You'll be able to live your whole life in the way you want to. Because he was like, oh, I knew they were going to find me. I knew they were going to find me when I escaped from slavery. But, oh, Jesus, I've been here. I've been doing good. I've been doing right. Why are these people trying to get me? And Harriet just kept talking to him. You be ready. But she was agitating, y'all. Harriet was agitating. Our sister was. Harriet got to agitating. The guards must have let go of Nails. And he took out. He turned around and ran toward them people behind him so fast, they were waiting on him. I don't know if they picked him up, y'all, and everybody passed him along like they did that baby in the movie Roots. When they had the baby, the pregnant woman. Now there was a book of Negroes, I think. And Aminata had to deliver the baby because the slave catchers were finna toss the pregnant woman over the ship and stuff. And Aminata was like, no, I catch baby. My mother taught me to catch baby. So they were like, oh, you can deliver the baby? Oh, well, hell, that's going to be 2 for 1. Let her deliver the baby. So when they had the baby and stuff, and they was under the deck of the ship, and the baby get to crying and stuff, because, you know, it was terrible under them ships and stuff. The feces, the mice, flies, just everything. So black people will hold the baby up under the ship. And sometimes there were more than one pregnant woman. So can you imagine? Babies. And black people will hold the baby up and will pass the baby from one slave to the next slave. And when the baby would get some comfort and rest, the baby would make his way back to the mama. You know, that's how they did it and stuff. Well, I don't know if they carried Charles Nails like that, a whole man, and got him through the crowd of people, about 400 or 500 of them. Or maybe they, you know, they opened up and helped him get to where he was going. But honey, he got on a boat and he was going across the river to the other side to get away. And now the people on the other side knew it was a commotion going on. And like I just said, they know any commotion is probably a black man trying to escape slavery. So they were waiting on it. So when he get in the boat and he on the other side, as soon as he stepped off that boat on land, they grabbed him. Took him to that 2-3 story White House, like a jailhouse, a courthouse or something. They got him in there. So Harry, they were beating Harry down because he done got away. He got away. They stomping Harry, beating Harry. Maybe the first black people that was on the front line right there came and helped her. Maybe Harry got all their asses up off of her by herself. By herself. Harry wasn't no weakling. Harry wasn't scared of nobody. Shit, that woman had the strength of 10 men in her finger. Yeah, so anyway, once Harry got free, honey, Harry got on a boat. And some of the other men got on the boat too. The men and the women got on the boat too. They were behind Charles. But see, he was by himself. When he stepped off, they grabbed him. So Harry and them made it on the other side of the river. And they're like, oh, where did they take him? Where did they take him? But they see that throng of people right there. Because, you know, people all around. Yeah, they finally got that nigga. Oh, it's going to be a lynching tonight. Yeah, run home and tell Ma I won't be there tonight. You know, tell everybody to come on down. You know, they were getting ready. So Harry Harry and them was like, we see where they got him. They took out where Charles was at. We going to get him. We going to get him. Honey, they jammed up in the first floor of that 3-story building, 2-story, whatever it was, because Charles was on the 2nd floor. He was looking out the window. He could see nothing but people, white people just drooling at the mouth, slobbing. They was angry. They were mad. They were red. They were literally gnawing. Like I be sitting there gnawing on my bottom teeth because them folks done pulled all my teeth, y'all. Charles, he seen it. It was like a whole bunch of Satans out there. Wanted him. Wanted his body. I can't imagine what he was thinking. Oh, Lord, what are they going to do to my body when they get me? When they get me. So all the people was out there, the 400-500 that were for Charles. I don't know if he seen them, you know. He probably did, he probably didn't. Because the other people, it was like 1,000 of them. But it was 400-500 that were for Charles. So, hold on. Let me go get me some water. Get you some too. We're going to finish this story. And where was I at now with Charles and stuff? So what happened was Charles is looking out the 2nd story window. He's just knowing, he just feel it in his heart what these people going to do to him when they get his body back down south. You know they were going to beat him on the way. But they weren't going to kill him because his master wanted him back so he can use him as an example for the other slaves that's trying to run away and stuff, see? So Charles looking out the window, he's saying stuff. Now the 400-500 people, they done made it there. And they like, everybody put up money. Y'all, they was sending money, dollar bills. They had hats, purses, bags. They even had money wrapped up in a brown and paper. They had money just wrapped up, sending all the money up to the front. And they were like, we want to buy his freedom. We want to buy his freedom. But the master was like, nope. The master said specifically, he want him back. So they were like, no, we can't do that. We got to take him back. So the people were like, well, fuck that then. We finna get a lawyer. So they got a lawyer. And they had to have the trial before they could actually send him back to his slave master back down south. So what happened was they found out where he was at. So they bust through. They went on through the 1st floor. We going to get Charles. We going to get our brother. We're not leaving him here. So they got on the 2nd floor, and big brother come through, boom, and kicked the whole damn door, kicked it off the hinges. Now the sheriff was standing behind the door. When I read about it, I could see it. Maybe y'all gonna get a whole different vision when you read about it and stuff, but it's in this book right here. It's in this book right here. Soon as Bubba kicked that door down, the sheriff cut him down with a hatchet and split his head, and he was dead. He died. He fell. The door didn't kick off the hinges. It was just hanging on the hinges. But it was propped open. It wouldn't shut. And Charles, when he heard it, because he heard them coming up the stairs and stuff, but he didn't have no idea it was his people. He probably thought it was the white people finally coming to get him. But when Bubba kicked that door open and Charles looked, and he just had a moment of joy. Just a moment, not even a full moment. Because as soon as he looked and saw Bubba, they might have made eye contact. But just like that, that sheriff had cut Bubba down and killed Bubba. But the door was propped open. It wouldn't shut. It was off the hinge anyway. But everybody just rushed in because the door was propped open. Harry came through like a linebacker or whatever, quarterback, somebody with the ball. And honey, Harry went over there because they had Charles nails like this right here. He really couldn't do nothing. They just had him tied up around the mouth and stuff. He just like this right here. You know, he couldn't do nothing, couldn't go nowhere. You know, they was there. They was guarding him and stuff all around the house. So, you know, he was just there captive, held hostage. Harry came through there and scooped him up like a bag of potatoes, y'all. Scooped him up. She didn't even ask, are you all right? Where we going? Which way we going? We going out the window, the door. We going up the chimney. She didn't ask nothing, honey. She just came through like that right there. Because black people rushed in, going everywhere, honey. They were attacking white folks left and right. They got the sheriff. The first one that made it through over Bubba's body took his ass out. And the rest of the white people that was in there holding Charles hostage, they went for them. It was Harriet that went for Charles and got Charles. She scooped him up, honey, and they were going through everything. They were going through doors, corridors, windows and stuff. They were knocking everything out the way, y'all. Pushing bed and chairs to the side and stuff. Harriet, he was like the ball. Harriet was saving his life. He couldn't do nothing but hold on and just start crying. Harriet was running with him and stuff. He was tossed over her back, her shoulder, honey. He was crying and trying to say he loved you. I love my people. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. They got to a stagecoach. When they got to the last door, Harriet didn't even break stride, just kicked the whole door out. Boom. And ran. And some people was outside and stuff, they probably knew. They after a slave. But if they come this way and stuff, we gonna help them. So the people gave them their stagecoach. So Harriet just tossed Charles Nails up on the stagecoach. She got in the saddle and they were going stuff. Honey, don't you know the white folks? The white folks was on the river. They done got in a ferry boat because they still coming. White folks that was already there, honey, they running. She on the stagecoach. Charles is sitting beside her, still tied up and stuff. And she getting him to safety, honey. White folks running. They shooting. They on the river. Shooting blindly. Trying to get Charles Nails back. But you know what happened? They got him to freedom. Harriet did. She got him to freedom. I think he went to Canada. The story was saying stuff, but honey, he lived a whole life. I imagine he got married, had plenty of babies to a black woman. He got married, had plenty of babies, and taught his babies and stuff, lived a long, happy life, y'all. And it was because of that, he never forgot his people and the sacrifice that his people do for us. See, we did those things for us. Robert Purvis. We got to remember these names. Come up with a little system to remember these names. We know Harriet Tubman. That was one of her stories out of town. Wherever Harriet was at, it was the right time. She was in the right place when it came to her people. She was in the right place. See, wherever we at, we got to be with the right mindset for our people. We can't just keep letting us be preyed upon. And he shouldn't escape slavery. We can't keep these mentalities. We cannot keep the white man's mentalities about us, about our brothers, our sisters. Now, with Robert Brooks, I think he did some crime, and he was serving his time. That was it, and that was all that should have been done. What them folks did, that was Karen, the white lady. Karen Sabrina, who the hell ever her name is. Them was her sons, her brothers, her husbands, her cousins, her granddaddies. Them was her people that's doing these things. And Black America, until we hold them accountable, hold her ass accountable. She's the first mother. She the first teacher that they ever had, just like we the first teacher of our babies. White women are the first teachers of their kids. Why they not teaching their sons and their daughters to be sincere? See, because we don't let them have this little avenue of feel how you want to feel, be how you want to be. All of y'all ain't got to love us. That right there allows, that opens the door, opens the gate for so many of them to treat us like they've been taught to treat us. This is a release for white America. This is how they relieve themselves. You can't keep that rage and evilness in you and think that, I can live the rest of my whole life without even needing to skin alive a black man. See, we got the whole thing wrong. We're not even thinking in terms of our survival. Robert Purvis, I remember his name because of The Purge. I only watched the first part of that movie, The Purge, and then I knew hell they talking about black folks. They are literally talking about black folks. So I remember his name and stuff because what he did, Robert Purvis, his mama was a slave and his daddy was the master. And that man was sleeping with them slaves. I don't care what nobody say. That man, all of them were doing it. Thomas Jefferson did it too, had a whole lot of babies by Sally Heming. And now they telling us, they were in love. It was a romance. like we dummies, like we just fool. So Black America, don't be a fool and a dummy, So what happened was he stayed in the big house. Robert did. He wasn't a field slave. Most of the children had to work in the fields. But Robert got to work in the big house, so he heard a lot of that evil, a lot of scream and cries, and he probably would find the fingers and ears and stuff, where they done mutilated Black people. It's a mansion. It's a plantation house. Big ass, huge ass house. Rooms that you didn't even know they had. So from the time he was a kid, he probably was all over that little plantation, that big ass plantation house. Ain't no telling what he found, what he heard, but he decided, I'm not going to be like that man. I'm not going to be like Massa. That's not my daddy. That's Massa. I'm not going to be nothing like him. And he wasn't. When the master died, he got all the wealth. He left the wealth to Robert. Any other children he may have fathered, and we know he did, by the slave women, he didn't leave them nothing. He actually had them in the field, most likely. If it's a more learning Robert's story, we'll learn, did he have any siblings and stuff. These are all lessons. So what Robert did, he took the wealth that he inherited from the slave master, his father, and he used it to help his mama's people, to help the slaves. Every day from 1831 to 1861, Robert Purvis would put one slave on the Underground Railroad. In 30 years, y'all, he had journaled. He had documented 9,000 slaves that he helped get to freedom. It was more than that, because before the master died, I don't even like saying his daddy, his father. Before the master died, Robert was still helping slaves get to freedom. He just wasn't documenting it at that time. But that was his heart. That was his heart. His mother's people was his heart. He was giving them food, giving them the route. Well, I know that the Underground Railroad is such and such. And if we could just get you there, then you'll be okay. Probably giving them clothes and stuff. Because, fair-skinned Black women that passed for white, they could pass for white. They did, to get to slavery, to get to freedom, to escape slavery. Black people, it was always that one thing, to escape slavery. Those that didn't, those that suffered and were tortured and skinned and burned and roasted, just drugged down the street till their whole body fell apart. Their last thought was us. In slavery and after slavery, their last thought was us. And then we go along and come here and now we want to bring home Karen, Sabrina, Brad, Ken, Barbie. We want to bring all of their asses home. And Big Mama, great grandmama, it's like, we just turned our whole back on them. Because for the love and memory of John Hartfield, we got to stop that now. We can't be talking about this now. No, we got Karen here now. She's a part of our family now. Face, don't you see Sabrina sitting right there? We did that shit to us. We did that to our great grandmamas. To where, the end and the last of their life, we made them think that it was peaceful. When we stopped letting them, love and enjoy and remember their baby boys, the baby girls that were lynched. Because we stopped talking about it. We stopped letting it be our reality that it is. And now, look, we in the worst shape we ever been in. Black folks we really riding each other like this because we don't want white folks to do it no more. Yeah, we don't want white folks to do it no more. We do not want white folks to do it no more, so we rather do it ourselves. So we the biggest, baddest savage that we can be, but we'll never be bigger, badder, more savage, more ravenousness than the white man done been. What don't we get? What don't we understand about us that we got to be the change? We know they ain't going to want to hear it. Hell, they ain't talking about it. Dr. Joy DeGrasse said, how long was white women going to keep these secrets? Dr. Joy DeGrasse, We don't even want to accept we got post-traumatic slave disorder, post-traumatic slave syndrome. You can't even tell a black person we got PTSS, post-traumatic slave syndrome. You bet not tell a black person that, yeah, you know we got post-traumatic slave syndrome, don't you? Yeah. Dr. Joy DeGrasse, she been out for years, decades. Dr. Carol Anderson too. White rage. Yeah, what we got? We got over here some white fragility, and yeah, we finna read all of that shit. What is you fragile about? White woman, what is you fragile about? Dr. Joy DeGrasse said they even had to come up with a law because white women see black kids as young as 4, 5 being beaten to death. And they couldn't figure out why all these black babies getting beaten. These little black kids, she only 4. What could she do? They were called the black kids, didn't know how to clean right. Like, who was that? Soldier the Truth or Harriet Tubman? One of their books when they was a little girl. And they was slaves and they were sold out to clean and stuff. I think it was Soldier the Truth. And she said she didn't know how to dust. So while she was dusting, the dust was resettling. And honey, that woman beat her so bad. They had to send her home to her mama so her mama could heal her back to health. And then they sold her out again to somebody else. But they had to make that law because white women were beating black kids. Beating them. Who was that? Thomas Jefferson worked the slaves, black slaves, till they muscle. One man, his muscle literally came apart from the bone. And Dr. Joy DeGrasse said that it's physically impossible to work a person so hard, so long, so rigorous that they muscle just come apart from the bone. And then he still got to work with the other arm. It's burning. It is burning so bad. It's just hurting. It's throbbing. But he got to work with the other arm. Because they ass had a gun trained on it. Doctor told us you got to have a gun trained on somebody to make them continue to do that, knowing it's hurting. It's unbearable. See, so much is being revealed and stuff. So I'm like, people, us that knew these things, ain't no way in hell we should have been sitting there talking to any of our people. But don't mention none of this. What the fuck was y'all talking about? I want to know. Because, honey, if I knew this, we wouldn't have been talking about nothing else but this. We still don't want to talk about the healing that we need. Dr. Joy said we ain't even got healing. We ain't never had no healing, no therapy. We ain't never had no mediator. We ain't never had nothing. Just our blind hope. Just our blind faith in white America. Blind faith in white America. And the white woman, these are her sons. Now, what the white woman got to say now about Robert Brooks? All these white men around this black man leaning on him. I cut it off when that white man just had his neck and was just choking his neck, and the other white man just beating on him. And his body just like, and he was bloody and stuff. What are y'all gonna say to y'all white friends and families and stuff? Because they can't say nothing to me. Other than what I'm there for, because I still work in America. I still work. I'm not financially free. None of us are financially free. Are we worried about the job? Because, see, we supposed to right now, we supposed to be putting in practices, ideals, creations for each other. See, we shouldn't have to go out and work among motherfuckers. You don't know if they finna turn the light off, shut the door, put you in darkness, and cart your ass out the back door. Where the doc at? We don't know. So we got to do whatever we can to get out and get away. We must live. Our lineage must live. It's so much happening. I know it's a whole lot of other stuff happening in the world. But you keep your eyes on the prize. Because everybody else is. I'm not saying don't look and notice what's going on in the world. I look and notice what's going on in the world. I'll turn and look at some white news so I can see what the hell they telling each other. Because, see, white America do tell each other stuff. Oh, yeah, they tell each other stuff. But, see, the problem is instead of going to see what they telling each other, we go and see what they teaching. How they teaching to cook. How they teaching on Mario, how they teaching find a baby daddy, the judge shows. We got to know what we doing and why we doing it. And the only reason to me to do anything is for Black America to reach our liberation, to get the hell away from these folks. We shouldn't have never stayed around white America. For the white people that claim they really love Black America, and there's a whole lot of them. I mean, you got experts, scientists. I'm not talking about the common white folks now. I'm talking about everybody, all of them that claim, oh, we love Black America. We're going to be one. They know that's not possible. They know that is not possible. Not now, not ever. And see, they still ain't telling us. That's why I say not ever, because they still ain't telling us. Nope. For the love of Black people, why ain't nobody said y'all need to get away from us? Why other groups of people ain't told us? Black people, y'all so damn crazy. Y'all going insane because you're still around white folks. And I got to get ready to go. So I want to know. I want to tell us, we got to start opening our babies' minds. I don't like to be heavy like this during the daytime because I want us to enjoy that sun out there. That sun is out there in the sky for you, Black America. All melanated people, Black people. We know other folks got a little tint to them. Other folks got a little tint to them, but I ain't even talking to them. That's all they got is a little tint. Everybody even got a little melanin in them. Euro melanin, and there's another melanin. But I'm talking to Black people, specifically Black Americans. That sun out there is for you. That sun is giving you all of its energy. It might distribute a little energy to the plants, the waters, the oceans, and the seas. White folks even get a little energy. They get a little, because the sun gives life. The sun gives life. Now, we all know the sun don't like white people. The sun do not like white people, but the sun is fair enough to give them a little bit of energy from it. However, what I want to say, the extension of Black people, the extermination of Black people, when it happens, if white America is successful, if everybody that's against Black people, if they are successful, because I think they all working together. Everybody working together because ain't nobody told us. Ain't nobody reached out no help. Africa tried to send us a gift of $1 million. America, the United States, no, don't do it. You better not send them nothing. Take it back. Just like the slave master would say, leave him alone. Get away from him. Don't touch that slave or I'm going to whip you too. And slaves had to leave him up there. Beat, bruised, back just cut up. America wouldn't let nobody help us. They still won't. So I don't see what's so hard for us to understand. But see, I know we indoctrinated. I know we brainwashed. I know this thing. I know we hurt. And I just want to say, understand and know this, Black America. If white people, white culture, the whole world over, if they ever succeed and get our numbers down to, say, 500,000, 100,000, pick a number. They get our number down they get our numbers so critically low, the sun gonna blow up. The sun is gonna blow the fuck up. Because who gonna receive the energy that the sun gives to us? Who gonna receive the energy that the sun gives to us? It's too much to go to the plants. It's too much to go to the animal life. It's too much to go to the waters, the oceans and seas. It's too much energy to go to white people. All other people in the world, it ain't enough to distribute the energy that we receive from the sun. So when all that energy go back to the sun, honey, you're going to see the sun spinning. You're going to see the sun pulsing, and then it's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. So see, white America ain't thought about nothing. White America ain't thought about a thing. They just been running off emotion the whole time. And the book said, I know I said I was going to look it up. Because maybe I misinterpreted. Fundamental. Reading is fundamental. Ain't that what y'all be saying? Reading is fundamental. You got to know what you done read. But I could have sworn in the preface of this book, it was saying that white men don't like Black men because of penis envy. This mentality, where did it come from? Why? We know Kentucky told them to take it underground. Did every other state follow suit and took it underground to do what they do? And just, on the top, on the surface, act like everything is okay. It's not okay. It's not okay for us. We either get out and look out for our people or stay in and just, tell our people, don't come here. Don't come here. But we got to start doing something. And for me, I want to tell my people, honey, stop procreating with white folks. Stop motherfucking love who you love then. Love them. If you want to go, do what you're going to do anyway. You're going to do it anyway. But you can't do both. You cannot do both. You will not be able to have no personal freedom. I think I reached my personal freedom. I can talk about anything and everything I want to talk about. With my people, ain't nobody finna tell me nothing. Oh, face, don't bring that up. Don't talk about that. Hell, everybody been talking about it. It's all on YouTube. How you think I found out about it? When I decided to be on my ancestor side, they opened everything up for me. Everything. Yep, I was walking the other day after we had started learning about Mary McLeod Bethune. She sent a pencil. Yep, as soon as I seen it, I knew. Confirmation. She sent us a pencil. We got to be able to accept the personal freedom that we need. Now, hell, if we too damn scared to do that, then say it. Because there's other things you can do. There's other things you can do. Go get your tubes tied. Don't even have no babies if you ain't going to have no black babies. Do not go have no babies with nobody else. If you're not going to have a black baby, honey, go get your tubes tied. You ain't finna do the leg work. You obviously ain't going to be in no position to help us as a people heal ourselves. So see, let's not add to our problems. Let's not add to our problems. Okay, that's all I want to say. I didn't mean to get on here and, and go like that and stuff, but that's how it went. It can't always be pleasant for us. I'm not going to always be pleasant for us. Hell, it ain't never been pleasant. We don't even know our own heroes. We got heroes in science, astrology. We created everything. We created everything, y'all. This that we living in now, it ain't even really being used for life. All of this stuff right here, I'm like, shit, where's the trees at? Where are the trees? Well, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all got enough to think about as it is. Just please think about us. Okay? Think about us. And your babies that you do got, outside of the black man and the black woman, the babies you do got, love them. Teach them. Teach them your part. Teach them the black part. We know they can see and feel and enjoy the white part. That's fine. But they desperately need to know the black part too. They need to know what's happened to us too. Don't set them babies up. Don't set them babies up where they're going to grow and think that, oh, yeah, as long as I stay over here with white people and stuff, I'll be fine. As long as I don't, cater to black folks and be with black folks and embrace that part of my life, I'll be fine. Don't do that to them. Let them know that, honey, we got heroes, sheroes. Let them know who saved them. Physically save them. I know we give all the credit to God and Jesus. I know. We don't even want to hear that the cosmos manifested the black man and the black woman. Yeah, that's just what white folks told us and stuff. But yeah, honey, the cosmos. The cosmos manifested the black man and the black woman. And the black man and the black woman come together and have the black baby, which is called Godrin. We not called kids, because kids is baby goats. Children come from the word chill. Chill, something that's chilled on ice is practically dead. That's on ice, ain't it? It's stiff, it's cold, it's barren, it's on ice. It ain't no life, ain't no heartbeat, ain't no warmth. It's cool to the touch. So even saying children, but my great grandmama used to say children, chirren. So sometimes, but in us, in our reality, we really don't see the trickery in the words and stuff. But honey, this whole language is a curse. I know I get the cussing on here. Shit, then go. You can leave and come back. You ain't even got to come back. You know, but yeah, this whole language is a curse. Here, just you telling me, bless you face, honey, you cursing me. Be less, you. We don't want us to be less, honey. I want us to be all we can be. We are everything. Everything in the cosmos up there, honey, all you got to do is resonate with it. Connect with it. Yes, honey. If anybody come back, Black America, is going to be black folks, the black man coming back. And you better know who they are. You better know who Khalid Muhammad is. You better know who John Hartfield is. We better know who our ancestors are when they come back. Don't come up there talking about George Washington. His ass took the dentures, the teeth out of a black man's mouth and made dentures out of them. Made dentures out of them. Some evil things. And then what they call them, the founding fathers. I'm under the impression, I agree with what my family said, they were the fondling fathers. Yeah, I don't have no respect for none of them. I don't have no trust. I don't. I'm not giving mercy to nobody but my ancestors. I'm not giving mercy to nobody but my lineage, my generations that's coming. Our future generation, that's who need all that we got to give. We ain't got nothing to give nobody else. What could you possibly, Black America, give somebody else? What do you possibly have to give to anybody that they ain't already took? I'll wait a few more minutes. That's what I thought. I'm going to tell you, the Eve gene, we can't even give it to them because we ain't got it. That's what they want. But we can't give it to them. See, they went about this whole thing wrong. All they had to do was say, hey, black man, black woman, we want to be like y'all. We want to be able to go in the sun. We want to enjoy the fruits of heaven, of the cosmos. Because we know where heaven is now. Yeah, don't go behind the pearly white gates. Ain't nobody coming to get you. But see, white folks didn't do that. They try to be manipulative, conniving. Oh, we'll just sleep with them. Let's sleep with them, yeah. Give us babies so we can make more slaves. And then they thought about, oh, we're going to sleep with them and have babies so we'll prolong our lineage because they teach their babies to marry white, have white babies. Some of them, we know some of them be like, shit, fuck that. I like that black man shit. I like the cock. Penis envy. The white women got it and the white men got it, I guess. But yeah, it's like it's a whole diabolical thing. I'm like, damn, who thought of all of this? Who thought of all of this? This trickery, manipulative, just scheming. Ain't no trust to be had nowhere. And white women need to be the main ones out there. I don't give a damn. We need a whole curriculum so we can start teaching black kids about themselves, who they are, where they come from, the greatness that's in them. White America ain't said nothing. White America ain't teaching nothing. White America is still trying to keep us from knowing what they did. White women did it too. White women was out here too. Yes, honey. White women were just as brutal as the white men were. But as long as we don't tell them we know, oh, we gonna talk about this to ourselves, but we ain't got to tell Sabrina now we knew that, but we know who her ass is. Now we gonna tell her we know who her ass is. Now see, the white women that do resonate with John Brown, they already know whose side they on. We not finna we gonna have babies. We not finna intermingle with my people no more. We gonna teach our kids, don't procreate with white kids. We're gonna tell our kids everything that they've done, that my white people have done. Jonas got with that white girl, Sabrina. Yeah, he did. When they went and talked to his family told them what really happened. But see, Sarah was pregnant. What's her name? Karina. Whatever her name is. Shit, I forgot her motherfucking name. Her ass was pregnant. Yeah, when they went and finally met the families and stuff, they were trying to do it. Oh, honey, she had to get that cock. And she got it, and she got pregnant. So that's why, they had to go meet each other's family and stuff. They weren't thinking about getting married or nothing like that. They just had to, let's go meet each other's family and stuff. And when they went in and they met his family, And his family told them what happened. See, Jonas was like, Sabrina, we can't do this. We're going to have to abort this baby. This baby cannot live on. Not with this evilness. I don't care if it have been extinguished. I don't care if you say y'all have changed. Oh, my mother's not like that anymore. My great-great-grandmama, she's not like that anymore. Come on, Jonas, we're going to go meet Nana. John like, oh, no, the hell we ain't. We finna abort this baby. You gonna have you a baby with somebody else, but you ain't having that with me. Sabrina, I'm named after John Hartfield. I'm Jonas Hartfield, Sabrina. He didn't give no mercy. We got to go abort this baby. Now, I don't know who decided for all the love they felt for each other. We're going to keep the baby. We're going to stay together. But we will not commingle with white people. We're going to teach all our kids. Don't you get your ass out here and procreate with white people. Yeah, they're going to be confused, but Nana, why? And that's because they decided, hey, we got to teach them. We're going to keep your lineage alive, John Hartfield. Jonas, me and you going to keep your lineage alive, your generation going. Because we got to get rid of white America. That's what Sabrina decided. But see, that ain't even happening for us. I know that's a fantasy right there. Yeah, I do be thinking about it. You know, it didn't happen like that for us, y'all. It ain't going to never happen like that for us. Ain't nobody going to ever say that. For us, if it was, then yeah, I would say, all right, then maybe we do got a chance. Maybe we do got a chance then. But it's hopeless. It's just, hypothetical. Yeah, white folks ain't gonna never do that. No, they're gonna keep your ass in a sunken place until you is practically immobile. And then they're gonna, the rest of the clan gonna come in and take whatever they can use at that point. They probably been sucking you dry anyway the last 20, 30, 40 years you've been with her. Because you ain't the same no more, Uncle. Since you've been with Miss Patty, Kathy, and Karen and stuff, you ain't been the same. And now you're older and stuff. You're an old black man now, just thinking about your life and stuff. And honey, you cheated yourself. So did. But with that, I'm going to let us go because, I'm going to get out of here. I know Richie, black people suffering over here. White people have lost their mind in Canada. So you think Canada should join America because of the Underground Railroad? Honey, I don't know what Canada need to do. I'm talking about Black America. I don't know what Canada need to do. I don't even know who in Canada. Hell, have Canada help black people? So yeah, QT quiet is kept. Oh, honey, I don't even know who you are, but yeah, you probably in the wrong place too. But but peace and power to the people. And yeah, we didn't get to read much, but we learned a couple of stories today. Just do our research. Start anywhere with our heroes and sheroes. At least start with the babies. And keep it interesting. Don't get up talking to them talking about it. And then what happened was, this came down and that ran off the porch and it rolled out in the yard and it went off in the manhole. That shit ain't interesting to nobody. Even the dog fell asleep. We got to keep it interesting for us. This is our life here. These things really happened. These are real heroes. True heroes. Oh, shit, y'all ass get on TV looking at that bullshit can't happen and really so excited. But then when it comes to our true heroes, we just so stoic. Yeah, we so stoic. It's like, damn. But the game come on. Oh, honey, you done ran outside in the hallway. Done gave little flags to everybody and stuff. Yeah, here you a plate of chicken and fries and stuff. We at the game. We watching the game. Come on down. But when it comes to us and teaching about us, we ain't got no passion. We ain't got no focus. We can't pay attention for too long. And I know my attention span be whining and stuff, it be high and then it be low. That's why I stick with what I love, which is black media. Black media. Us. I keep my attention on us. Because that's all it is, Black America. We is all we got. We ain't got nothing else. And for y'all other peoples and stuff, I don't know. Go find you somewhere else to be. You know, because if this ain't resonating with you, if you know you don't want to see the liberation and Black people do for us, then yeah, you need to go somewhere else, because humanity and mankind is in danger. And humanity, us, we not finna save mankind. We been saving mankind. Y'all asses go save mankind now. Let us save ourselves, okay? That's all I'm saying. Let us save ourselves. But at the end of the day, please know whose side you on. Know whose side you on. Because shit, Black America, we got to start thinking. We can't just keep being the fool and the dummy. These folks done showed us over and over and over again. You know, we can't keep doing this to ourselves. Hell, just admit it. Shit, we scared of white folks. White folks done fucked us up. Admit it. And once you admit it, I promise you, you'll be able to deal with it then. Just say it to yourself. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous and hesitant. You know, I don't want all the drama that's going to come with, you know, condemning and confronting white folks. Just say it. Say it to yourself. Go in the bathroom, shut the door, go outside, down the street, and just say it out loud to yourself so you can hear it. Because when you hear it, then you'll see how fucked up it is. Well, peace and power to our people. You know, yeah. Teach our babies. Go and teach them. Get your books.